We're in the middle of an extreme heat wave here in my Modesto, California Zone 9B garden. We've had over 40 days above 100, and I grow all kinds of tropical fruit trees in this marginal climate. We're going to take a look at two specific young trees that I recently planted, about a year ago, and I'll show you how they've done in this heat. But first, if you like this channel, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell. Any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below, because I do my best to get back to everybody with their comments and their questions. So let's first take a look at the Sapodilla I have growing, and then we'll take a look at the young lychee tree that I just recently transplanted in the middle of the summertime. So about a year ago, I purchased this Alano Sapodilla from an online source. I put it in the ground and it's doing just fine. However, how does it look in the middle of a California heat wave? Let's take a quick look and I'll show you how it's doing just great. Now, it does have a little bit of protection from the banana leaves, but for the most part, in the middle of the day, it's in 100% full sun. But if you take a look, how beautiful. It's in a growth flush in a time when we are getting 100-degree temperatures and lows in the 70s every day of the week. And we're supposed to be in the like 110, 112 degrees coming up. It's doing wonderful. It did flower, and but the fruits dropped off. I don't know if that's a problem with sapodillas in the middle of the summertime, or the fact that it's just young. But this tree is about 5 foot tall. It was about 2 feet tall when I purchased this last year, and it took a little while to recover from the transplant shock. But as you can see, it's doing wonderful. Look at this. It's got a new growth where it's growing a new central leader, and look at all that tender new growth, and it's not even being bothered by the heat or the direct sun. So yeah, that's my Alano Sapodilla update during the heat wave. Let's go take a look at my young Mauritius lychee tree that I planted just a couple months ago. So here we have my young Mauritius lychee tree. It was started from an air layer that I did about, a year ago or so. This spring I planted it in the ground, and here we are in that extreme heat wave that we rarely get this long here in California, Zone 9B, Northern California, north of the Tehachapi's. We are extremely hot. But anyway, back to the tree. I took it as an air layer, put it in the ground, and it's doing just great. It's in full sun. Here we are in the morning, early in the morning, and it's already 91 degrees. And as you can see, the tree is in full sun, and as you can see, look at the leaves are just doing great. What is my secret to keeping these things looking healthy? Do I shade them? No, I don't. It's important to have a really good mulch layer. As you see, I have a lot of the prunings from my original lychee tree that's just about 10 feet away. And I pruned it after it fruited, and believe it or not, it still has some fruit on it, left on it, but I took those prunings and I used it as a mulch, and it keeps this soil a lot cooler than it would had it not had this mulch on it. I would think that the plant would get a lot of reflected heat. It's also growing on a raised bed, and I can't emphasize enough how important it is to grow, when you can, grow things on a raised bed, because you can control the watering, you can control the nutrition, you control a lot of things a lot better. This raised bed is a 4x4 raised bed, and it's probably 18 inches high. It's backfilled with only garden soil. I did not amend it with anything. Now, I did put a little compost on top, and I used lychee leaves and branches as a mulch. And that's the real secret. You want to water it deeply when you do water it, and I don't water it every day, even in this heat. I may water it only about once every other day or once every third day. And so there we have it. That's the secrets to growing, my secrets to growing a young lychee tree. during a heat wave. So there you have it. That's my update on my 2 young tropical fruit trees I planted here in my Modesto, California Zone 9B garden. If you are a gardener that likes growing exotic tropical fruit trees in marginal climates, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, the notification bell. Comments and questions, leave it in the comments section below. I do my best to answer all questions. You have a wonderful day.